I'm Gail and welcome back to lowcarbrecipe.ideas.com. Today we're doing a little bit of baking. The weather should start cooling off. This week's been crazy hot, but the next couple of days is supposed to cool off. So I thought, okay, let's make some low-carb cinnamon almond soya muffins. And I'm going to use soya flour, almond flour and soya flour. I didn't realize how low the carb count is in soya flour, so I thought, okay, let's try this recipe and see how it turns out, which I'm happy with and I'm sure you will be. So let's get started. So I have a half a cup of salted butter, soft butter. There we go. And I'm just using a smaller bowl because we're going to be using 2 bowls. And then I've got 2/3 cup of granulated erythritol. I didn't powder it this time. Okay? Now we're going to add in the vanilla, which is a half a teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm going to take my mixer and I'm going to blend it till it's fluffy. Now I'm going to add in 3 eggs, and it's telling I should be using it on medium speed, but unbelievable, all the new mixers that you get, they do not seem to have a medium speed. The one that I turn on for just mixing the erythritol and the vanilla and the butter together was my low speed, if you can imagine. So I'm going to mix this together. Go. So I'll just set that aside and I'll bring out another bowl. And what we're going to do here is we're going to add in a half a cup of almond flour, a half a cup of soya flour. Now I bought Bob Mills soya flour. I'm just going to show you here. Carb count's very, very good, if you can see it there. So it's 8 carbs and 3 fiber for, my goodness, a quarter of a cup, which is very good. 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, an 1/8 of a cup of salt. I use Himalayan salt. And then a half a teaspoon of baking powder. There's a little bit left in the, there we go. So I'm just going to mix this all up. That cinnamon smells so good. I want to make sure I got all the lumps out. Go. Now I'm going to take my wet ingredients and I'm going to mix it in with my dry ingredients. And we're going to mix it till it's really mixed well, so we have a good batter. I don't have my good spatula. I should have kept my red one because this one doesn't work as well. There we go. So I'll just keep mixing this up until we have a nice batter. So now I've got my muffin tins and I'm using silicone cups. I like them so much better because they just pop right out. We never have any issues with them. So I'm just going to, I've got 6 in there to start. And I'm just taking a tablespoon and using another spoon and putting approximately 3/4 into the silicone cup. Quick and easy, and I've never used soya flour before, so I thought, oh, I've got to figure out what to make with it and see how it works. Quite interesting if you're substituting it for flour. All the science behind it, the calculations, it's pretty crazy. But I'll leave that up to other people to figure that out for me, and I'll just do the reading in it so I can understand. So I've made 9 muffins. And we are going to put them in the oven, 355 for approximately 20 minutes. And you just check with a toothpick to see if it's done. So here are my low carb cinnamon almond soya muffins. They're really good, and look, they rose beautifully. 20 minutes, it was perfect. So I got 9 of them out of the recipe. Very good. Delicious. You could even probably put a little less of the erythritol into it. Delicious. You got to give it a try. Go to lowcarbrecipe.com, try this recipe, and try some of my other ones. You take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.